Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Regarding GACHAGUA's lawyers, led by Kalonzo Musyoka, they are now demanding Kindi to step aside and let the case of regarding GACHAGUA's impeachment continues. As you know very well, the Court of Appeal about 1 day ago said that the bench that had the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua process was not empaneled constitutionally, and so this role has been delegated to the Chief Justice as per the Article 165(4) of the Constitution that says it is only the Chief Justice that should empanel the three-bench judge. So regarding Gachagua's lawyers, led by Kalonzo Musyoka, they are demanding Kindiki to set and step aside as the deputy, as regarding Gachagua should be recognized as constitutionally deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. I want you to listen to them. But before we listen to them, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
The Court of Appeal decision, just to mention, following the ruling by the Court of Appeal, Mr. Kindiki cannot resign from that which is not there. What he needs to do is to get out of office. And number two, until the petitions that are pending in court are determined by a competent, well-constituted bench by the Chief Justice as directed by the Court of Appeal, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua must be accorded the privileges and the protection that is contemplated by the Constitution be reinstated. That is to say, the privileges that accrues with the office of the Deputy President must be accorded to His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. That is to say, the orders that were given by the High Court in Kirinyaga and the High Court sitting in Nairobi are still in force. Therefore, those imposters purporting to hold the office of the Deputy President, the persons impersonating the office of the Deputy President are holding that office illegally and unconstitutionally. And when we take over government, coming 2027, with His Excellency Dr. Kalonzo Musyoka leading, we shall take those individuals to account for the actions they took while they were illegally performing the functions of our Deputy President. Thank you.
Is an advocate. All of us are advocates of the High Court. And we are very concerned with the state of the legal situation now before us. We clearly have a constitutional crisis. As we speak, we do not have a deputy president.
Yes.
We have two deputy presidents. Okay? And I respect Kindiki. He is from my part of the country. He should do the honorable thing and resign so that he can now allow due process to take place. The ruling by the Court of Appeal has clearly demonstrated the illegality, the political manipulation that happened to try and get Rigathi Gachagua being dismissed as a deputy president. Everybody is subject to the law, but it is now clear that that was politically motivated ruling by the partisan judge. And that Court of Appeal, the bench, I beg to repeat, that the bench now, having been overruled by the Court of Appeal, what in law we would say the whole process has been void ab initio. The whole thing is voided. And so we expect that in the next few days, there's a lot that is going to happen. And so Kenyans now should be ready to have, clearly it must be a retrial. But if it is a retrial and the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua is based on an illegality, if the Deputy Chief Justice did not have the powers to appoint.
Now, Kenyans, there's something here that I want to say. As we speak, we are having a constitutional crisis. Because wewe ukiangalia ile uamuzi umetoka Court of Appeal. Are we having deputy president mmoja ama wawili? One or wawili? Okay, there's something here that some might not understand. The political process ya kuimpeach Rigathi Gachagua iliisha. Now, because Rigathi Gachagua felt like he was not served with justice, he rushed to appeal. And that now we went to judicial process. We are not speaking about the political process. The political process tulimaliza parliament na National Assembly na Senate Assembly. So when Gachagua appealed and he is allowed, when the case was still in the court, he was not to be removed, or another deputy president was to be sworn in the office. So what happened there? Akina Kome knew what was happening, but they failed to react on this. So they're coming out to tell us that the bench that was empaneled by the Deputy Chief Justice, that was unconstitutional. By then so walikuwa najua. Wakenya, mimi nawaambia kuna mchezo hapa. Kuna mchezo kubwa kinaendelea hapa. And I can tell you for a fact, William Ruto is behind it. William Ruto is behind it. Because sasa hivi tukiongea, kama ni law watu wanafollow, Rigathi sahi angekuwa kwa ofisi. Kindiki alikuwa na step aside. But he cannot, because we are having a banana republic led by those individuals who are calling themselves professionals, but they are not. They are literally not. And that is why when the court announced themselves very clear that the bench that was empaneled by the Deputy Chief Justice, that was in accordance to the constitution. Sema nakumbuka wakati tuliambiwa kwa sababu Rigathi Gachagua aliyakimbia kwa kote wakapinga hao majudges. But the same court said it is constitutional for Deputy Chief Justice who empanel the 3 bench judges. But now the Court of Appeal is telling us it was unconstitutional. What is your thought? It is like mine. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.